Hello, welcome to a new episode of Mind the Creatives. So if you watched my last episode, you will know that this one will be a little bit different. As we've been talking so much about creativity, I thought it would be great to show you some of my favorite creative musical activities. So the activity that I'm showing you today is possibly my favorite one, and it is free improvisation. So these kind of activities that I will be sharing with you, they are really helpful for my work as a community musician and workshop leader. So if you have any thoughts, if you enjoy it, if you have any suggestions, please do let me know, as that will be really helpful for my practice.
So I really want to know if you try these out.
So this activity is there for anyone. You don't need any technical knowledge of music. You don't need any materials. You can use your voice, you can use body percussion, you can use an instrument, of course, if you have one. Anything that feels comfortable and fun to explore the sounds of. I'll be demonstrating as we go, and then I really encourage you to just join me and do the activities at the same time as I'm doing them. Free improvisation. I'm sure that might sound a little bit intimidating to some of you, maybe.
Free improvisation.
Well, I promise it's not anything scary or intimidating.
Promise.
So free improvisation is the activity that I go to when I want to have a little creative break, but also a break with myself, a break that allows me to connect with my feelings, with my thoughts, while stimulating my creativity and imagination. Now, if you read about free improvisation, you might find that it's a little bit of a controversial name because it's been used to define different things over time, and I just want to clarify what it means in this video. So all free improvisation means in this video is that you will be exploring whatever sounds come out in the moment, whatever feels right to you in the moment. So why is it good for us to have these moments of free improvisation? Very simply put, these free improvisation moments spark our creativity, as you will be exploring new sound worlds and you'll be exploring your voice or your instrument in new and flexible ways. If you watched my previous video, you will know that to me, creativity in general, so whatever area we're talking about, comes from four main factors: being exposed to new thoughts and new experiences, from connecting with ourselves and our true passions, from having fun and playing, and from allowing our mind to have regular moments of quiet and stillness. And guess what? Free improvisation allows you the space to do all of those. Okay, but so how do we do it? Well, there is one rule. There are no rules. So as I mentioned before, you can do this with an instrument, you can do it with your voice, you can do it with body percussion, you can do it with anything that you find around the house that you think the sound is cool. Yeah. So really, there's no right or wrong here. Absolutely get rid of those ideas. This is just time for yourself to explore your creativity, imagination, and keep them alive and healthy. So here's how I do it. So first of all, I have a drone.
Like this. Just play it on my phone.
There you go. So essentially, in music, a drone is a note or a chord that is held. So if you're a musician, you can record your own drones, but if you're not, or if you don't feel like, you can just search it on YouTube. I'll leave a suggestion here of a great account with beautiful drones. There's also lots of free music libraries that have drones. I like to use a drone for three main reasons. So first of all, because it is quite intimidating to start from nothing, you know? So this drone is my ground, my starting point for inspiration. Secondly, I love having a drone because I love exploring the interactions and the relationship between my voice or my violin and the drone itself. And finally, I love using drones because I'm in love, absolutely in love with medieval music. So this drone actually takes me back to that sort of medieval feeling, which I find really inspiring. If you're curious about medieval music, but you're not really sure where to start listening, you can check my Spotify playlist, so I'll put it in the description below. Anyway, that's enough talking about drones. So now we have our drone, which I'm going to be playing in the background. So now we're ready to go. So I'll be demonstrating with my voice so that everyone can relate to it, and also so that you see that you don't need to be a professional to do this, because believe me, my voice is far from being my greatest talent. So now it's the time to leave all those inner judgmental voices outside, locked somewhere out of your head. If you've never done this before, all I want you to do first is to repeat the same note as you hear in your drone. So let's start with a gentle hum. Allow some time for silence, for reflection after you do it. How did that feel? How do you feel now? And then try again. What really helps me is to hear the sound in my head before I sing it. So let's try one last time. Slowly, as you start to feel comfortable with it, start exploring the neighbor notes. So the notes a step ahead or below the one you're singing. And I guess you see where we're going. So we're starting to feel comfortable with the notes close to the one that we're singing originally, always adding above and below. So let's just keep exploring. So maybe we can go 3 notes ahead, then 3 notes below. And you can also start experimenting with vowels. So I'm gonna do some little experiments around this. And then you can play with the steps. You can jump to see how it feels comfortable. And so on. You can just experiment, whatever feels right, just go for it, just have fun. So remember, as you do it, always enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence both as a way to just really connect with yourself and see how you're feeling after each of the notes that you sing or play. So for example, while I'm having these moments of silence, some questions that I ask myself could be, for instance, is this bringing up any physical sensations? Am I tense? Am I relaxed? Or is it bringing up any feelings? Is it bringing up memories, good memories, bad memories? It's just really a beautiful way to check how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and to really connect with yourself. Something else that you could try doing is to be inspired by something. It could be inspired by an image, a painting, it could be inspired by a quote, favorite poem, anything really. So in fact, let's do just that for our final free improvisation together. I'm going to take an image and we're going to use that image as our starting point for our improvisation. I'll be doing it at the same time with you. So there will be not my face on the screen because there will be our image. So as you listen to my voice and to the drone, just see how does that inspire you to put in whatever you want to put in. Just see how can you interact with my voice and with the drone. And let's create this together. Just really enjoy. If you want to be silent most of the time, be silent most of the time. So whatever feels right to you is absolutely right. It's all about letting go and enjoying that creative freedom. So here's our image and here's our drone. So how was it? I hope you had a really good time. I definitely enjoyed it so much. Just thinking that you were there doing it with me makes it such a beautiful experience to me. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and thank you for trying it with me as well. So if you did try all this activity, feel free to let me know how it went. I would absolutely love to know how it was for you, because I love doing this so much, and I would love to know if other people love it as well. I hope you enjoyed this video in general, and I really look forward to share more musical creative activities with you. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye bye!